Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
Sir, all good, sir.
Your name is?
Devesh Katlam.
Devesh Katlam.
Yes, sir.
Devesh Katlam, you are having an interesting surname.
Yes,
Please
sir.
tell me what's the meaning of Katlam and what is the origin of Katlams? Please tell me about that.
Like, Katlam is basically the surnames of Kshatriya group in the Gond tribe, sir, which have settled in the southern part of Chhattisgarh. And Katlam basically originated around 1756, sir. Like the Madhukar Singh, Katlam was the first ancestor of this Katlam, sir. Katlam tribe, sir.
Alright. So Devesh, you are coming from which place?
So, Bhilai, Chhattisgarh.
Bhilai, Chhattisgarh. So how your stay is going over here?
The stay is going very good, sir. Everything.
So what did you do since morning till now? Please break your day.
So till morning, like sir, initially we have psychology task, which went good, sir. And after this, like sir, immediately I went for the interview, sir. And in the morning, sir, I woke up around 4:30, did all my things, clean up, shape, and fresh up by 5, and we reported at 6. And by 11:30, sir, we have completed a psychology task. And before that, sir, we have breakfast at 5:30 in the morning. And yes, after the psychology task, immediately it was my interview scheduled at 1 p.m. sir.
So what did you have in your breakfast?
So we have like bread jam, sir.
Bread jam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how your stay is going? Comfortable right now?
Yes, stays everything wonderful, sir.
Okay. So you are coming from Bhilai, Chhattisgarh, you have mentioned.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me what Bhilai is famous for and what are the known places over there in the Bhilai. If a person visits Bhilai, what are the nearby places that he should visit? Please tell me about that.
So like Bhilai is famous for mostly its Bhilai steel plant, sir. Like it is one of the largest industrial sector in Bhilai. Also like Bhilai is famous for other industrial sector area in Bhilai. And the other thing Bhilai is famous for, it is one of like oldest zoo of Chhattisgarh, which is Matribagh Zoo, sir. It is one of the most famous place of Bhilai. And the second thing, sir, is education. Like it is known as the central hub of education in India, sir. Like many people from like Ambikapur region, Jashpur region, even from the like sir, parts of Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, people are coming for the education purpose, sir. Also like Bhilai is also famous for its street food, and the main thing in Bhilai, sir, like it is known for its diversing population, sir. Like many people from different parts of our country came here and work in different industries, sir.
So what Bhilai is famous for, you mentioned that diversifying nature, right?
Diversifying population.
From all over the part of India to Bhilai, to which sector they are currently like getting employment in? Please tell me about that.
Like mostly they are connected in the industrial sector, sir.
Tell me in which industrial sector they are into?
Like most of them are employed in the Bhilai steel plant, sir.
What is Bhilai steel plant? Please tell me about the total history of Bhilai steel plant and what sort of steel is produced over there, and what are the areas where this steel is been exported. Please tell me about that, and from where the raw material has been produced.
Like the Bhilai steel plant was developed in the second 5-year plan with the assistance of Russia, sir. It was established in 1955 and like it was fully become operational in 1959 with the first blast furnace, which is being like inaugurated by the Jawaharlal Nehru at that time, sir. And like the type of mines which have been like from where this iron materials are produced are like the Rajra mines, Hirri mines, and there are many other mines over there in Chhattisgarh, sir.
What is the difference between steel and iron?
Yes, sir.
Difference between steel and iron.
Iron is the like the raw character which you have used, and after like associating iron with the nickel, sir, it became stainless steel, sir.
Okay, the steel is the composition of iron.
Yes, sir. Iron plus nickel, sir.
Iron plus nickel.
Yes, sir.
What is nickel?
So nickel is an element, sir.
Where nickel is used?
Yes, sir.
What is the usage of nickel? Where it is used?
Nickel is used in the stainless steel.
No, it is nickel stainless. Apart from that, raw nickel is used for?
Like sir, it has many other purpose for nickel is used for, nickel and iron for steel, and like I am not able to recall, sir, but I will tell you later, sir.
Okay. Anyways. Now tell me one thing you have mentioned about it is having the oldest zoo of Chhattisgarh.
Yes, sir.
Bhilai.
Yes, sir.
Name of the zoo?
So Matribagh Zoo, which is also known
Matribagh
as
Zoo.
Garden of Friendship, sir.
Please tell me about total how many animals are there in this particular zoo and what it is famous for.
Like I exactly don't know about the numbers, sir. Like, but it has like a white Royal Bengal tiger, lion, and like Himalayan bear over it, and reindeer, and many other animals are also there, like birds.
How many times you have visited oldest zoo of Chhattisgarh?
Like yes, sir.
How many times you have visited this place?
Like I visited 2 times, sir. Like
2 times.
yes, sir.
So what were the things that you saw over there?
Like I've seen different type of birds, like it is Indian python, peacock, different types of langurs and like monkeys in the park also, snakes also there, and like owl, parrot, leopard is also there, sir. White Royal Bengal tiger and lion. These are the animals, sir, and also the Himalayan
People
deer.
are coming from all over India to Bhilai to work over there in the industrial sector. But you want to be the part of Indian Armed Forces.
Yes, sir.
How come? Please tell me about this. Why you're not motivated to be employed over there itself, to use the natural resources of Bhilai and to get employed in your own city itself. Please tell me about that.
Like some things are like to be a part of armed forces like came into mind when I was in the final year, sir. I was doing graduation at that time, and it was like, sir, it was not like I don't want to be a part of the Bhilai, sir, but since I have spent most of my education days in the Bhilai, sir, and I want to travel and explore more about myself, and I found Indian Army is giving such an opportunity, which is a wonderful Indian Coast Guard is a wonderful organization, sir, where I can experience this challenging lifestyle of sea, sir.
Okay. So you mentioned that you came in the final year about Indian Armed Forces, right? Tell me
Yes,
about
sir.
that incident, what happened in final year, and how you got to know about Indian Armed Forces. Till that time, what were you up to and what you want to do in your life? Tell me about this.
Like before that, sir, I was a person who's looking just for the placement, sir, but at the end of like my academics in the final year, like our Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Kodorpati, sir, who was our HOD, conducted an orientation program for, sir. Like he was not keen on forcing about the placement and asked the student to look for the other opportunities. At that time, he told about the SSC Tech entry opportunities which the Indian Army is giving to the students, sir. And I was one of those interested candidates that time, sir, who asked how we can avail these opportunities and start preparing for it, sir. And my preparation started for the SSC Tech entry in the month of July, sir. Just after completing my exams, I started on it, sir. And at that time, sir, like I was preparing by myself. Like I used to know more about the process in the SSB, and I was making some of the lectures because initially I got to know about that there is a lecture where you have to stand in, and I was doing so. And apart from this, I was focusing on my routine. And during this
Okay,
preparation,
you mentioned that your HOD told you about not to go for the placements only. You can also avail for the other
he
aspects.
said not he like said not only focus on this plan, you can focus on this placement also, like, and also you can avail these other
Okay, I
opportunities.
understand that part. So, what made you motivated at that time? Just a speech by your HOD at that time? Because I don't feel that only a single conversation can change your entire mind from placements to the defense forces. Please tell me about other incidents also that happened that time that made you a serious defense aspirant. And you have also mentioned that you have started preparing for SSC Tech entry that time. What happened? Did you appear for that or not? If yes, how did you prepare for your SSB? Tell me about that thing and what was the result?
So like when the orientation program ended, sir, I was like keen when I find this new opportunity, and when I search for this opportunity, I found this lifestyle more interesting, sir. And I think from that day I started working for it, sir. Like I found this lifestyle very interesting, which gives such a life full of challenges, and also like about the opportunities where a person can explore himself by leading a team, sir. And I found this very similar to the lifestyle of sports which I was having, sir. So that's how I've changed. And like my first SSB was through SSC Tech entry. I was a conference out, sir.
You were conference out. How did you prepare for that entry? And what was the reason how you got conference out? Why did you get selected? What was the reasons of your rejection? And how especially you prepared this time? Tell me about this.
Yes, so like initially my preparation was through the self preparation, but later on when I was searching for some of the things in the YouTube of SSB, I got to know about like a platform which is the Target Defense Forces, where there's a Vivek sir who used to guide students regarding their SSB process, sir. Like there has been multiple GD and discussion on the current affair process, where also there are some repeater students who were either confessed out or some got recommended. They used to share their experience, sir, and we learn from them, sir.
So you're getting coached over there?
No, sir, we are not getting coach over there, but we are getting more familiar about the process, sir.
Okay, you got more familiar about the process from that platform.
Yes, sir.
When did you take the coaching, proper coaching?
Like, sir, coaching was initially in my mind, but I found more better platform than a coaching, sir. Where because most of the people say like coaching just changes your personality, but that platform was like they just focus on you. They pushes you to develop your. And I realized, sir, after my first conference, I realized that
Why did you get conference out? If they were training you in a good way,
yes, sir.
you should have got recommended.
Yes, sir. I like did very good in my last attempt in the SSB. However, like if I have to make like upon introspection, I find like there are some areas where I'm not able to express myself in a better way, so that could lead to my rejection.
So you did the online coaching or offline coaching?
So it was an online coaching, so.
Online coaching. So
Yes,
how
sir.
did you prepare for the GTO series?
Like GTO series, there was no such preparation. Like they used to prepare for the lecturates. However, I taken GTO idea from the like there were various online YouTube channel like the major Khalsi classes, and there has been SSB short classes which used to upload some of the GTO videos. However, this platform target defense forces make us aware about these GTO structures, but they don't actually give on that. So for that, I used to go to the other YouTube channel which also taught us about how to tie ropes and other things.
Okay. Devish, you mentioned about your preparation last time. So what went wrong that time, and how especially you prepared this time?
So like if I have introspected, I found the expression part, sir, because my GP went good, sir, but I was not able to lead my team to the conclusion, sir. Also, I found like the interview process, like I was not able to express my thoughts, sir, so it could be the point of my rejection. And this time, sir, I work more on expression. I like whenever I get my free time with my father, I used to talk to him in English, so that if I can make a father to understand in a simple way, sir, I'm able to express anywhere, sir. And this is one of my part. And also I focus more on the routine part, sir. I was being more consistent to my work, and also like I prioritize my daily tasks, sir. Every day whatever work I was doing, be it a study or be it a preparation part, I used to take it as a task and must ensure to complete, sir.
Okay. So you have mentioned that finally you got to know about this. Till that time you are focused on the placement. Also tell me about your journey, like how did you get placed in some of the companies or not? And since then, it's been more than a year right now. What have you been doing? Are you just preparing for your SSBs, or are you also focusing on your job profile also?
So like yes, I got placed in one of the company which is Career Lab, sir. And I got placed because there was in third year there was an internship which I was doing. So that helped me to get a place, sir, because I like did well in my communication. I involved in the corporate sector, so that helped me to get a job. Which our company was in Career Lab, sir. That was a 3 months I was being associated with that company. But sir, like earlier when before joining, they promised that they will be giving leaves for the examination practical, but when the actual practicals came, they were not allowing me. At that time I had no option left other than to left the job, sir. After that, sir, like during my preparation, I've been taken a time of 1 year with my parents, and like so that I can focus and give 1 year full to my preparation for the defense forces, sir.
Okay. So this complete 1 year you have taken for the defense examination.
Yes, sir.
Right? So how many examinations you have written so far, and what's the result of those examinations?
Like till now my first was SSB SEC Tech, where I was conferenced out. After that, say, I focused more on the preparation part, where firstly I gave the Indian Coast Guard examination, which I have cleared, and also I have given the FCAT examination, sir, that I also cleared. And currently I am preparing for the like CDS, which is in April. And other than, sir, like the I'm also focusing on the other examinations, sir.
So you are sure about where you want to go. You are also hitting for CDS, SSC Tech, FCAT, Indian Coast Guard. Are you not sticking towards one thing? Like what do you actually want? Let me know about that.
Like, sir, actually I want to be a part of defense forces, sir. Like I believe that I'm very flexible and open to all of these forces, where I will get recommended a merit in some. Like all these forces have different organization, and they work differently, sir. And I believe like I could go and work anywhere, sir. And I'm flexible and open to all of them, sir.
Okay, what you have done in graduation?
I've done graduation in civil engineering, sir.
Civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
Civil engineering. What is the role of civil engineer in Coast Guard?
Like currently I'm not knowing about the role of civil engineer in Coast Guard, sir, but when I will be going, sir, I'll be learning out the
post you have applied for?
So I have applied for the post of general duty, sir, officer.
What is the role of general duties?
Like role of general duty officer is to command a ship, sir, and to look for the maintenance of the ship, and also like to command the ship whenever there is a search and rescue operation, and also take care of the crew members inside the ship, sir. He is in charge of whole control of the like vessels in the Indian Coast Guard, sir.
Okay. So can you name some of the vessels of Indian Coast Guard?
Yes, sir. Like there is Samar class vessels, Sankalp class, and there are like Dornier aircrafts, HL Dhruv, HL Chetak aircraft, which is used for patrolling and surveillance, sir. Griffin class ships. Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the like working on submarine? How does submarine work?
Like submarine
What
work.
is the principle of working on submarine?
Yes, sir. Like submarines work on the principle of Archimedes principle, sir, where they have a ballast tank, sir. Like whenever they allow to enter the water inside it, that helps the submarine to hold its position inside water. And when they release, sir, like their average density of, because the air there is a air when they release water inside from the ballast tank, there is like their density become less than a water, sir. So they rise, sir.
Okay. You mentioned about you got a job also, and but the job profile was quite okay, but they were not giving you the chance. They were not like giving you time for your examination, right?
Yes,
For
sir.
your examination. Please tell me about what was that job and why did you join Career Lab? You mentioned that, right? Did you join it?
Yes, I joined. I
For
worked
how
for
long?
like for 3 months, sir.
3 months. Which months?
Like it was from the October, November, December, January, 15 days.
2022
Yes, sir.
and 2023. When were your examination final time?
Like my examination was like practicals were in January, sir, and examination was in Feb, sir.
They were not giving you time.
No, sir.
Waiting for part.
No, sir. Earlier they have
Why did you
promised.
join the Career Lab? What was your job profile over there?
Like I was a I was a part of the consultant team, sir, where we used to. I was at that time I was in the training, but like my
Consultant part.
yes, sir.
Consultant team.
Team of the part of a consultant team, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What was your job over there?
Like our role will be to guide the student who will be coming to our institution for taking a guidance, like which college they can go for the masters in foreign countries, sir. And what are the
That was the job.
yes, sir. And
You are not,
our job was
you are not
to
being a civil engineer at that time also.
no, sir.
Why did you go for the civil engineer?
Like at that time, what happened?
Civil engineering.
At that time, what happened, sir? Like there is no such company of core civil engineering is coming, sir. And yes, sir, that is one of the reason. When
You
company,
should have applied for the off-campus placement.
so like I was started looking for the off campus in my area, but there was no such job for freshers, sir. The company outside requires the job who have experience,
You
sir.
said that you were not looking for a job. Right now you're saying you were looking for the off-campus job. You mentioned that you were just focusing on the SSC type of part.
Yes, sir. Like it was the end of graduation, sir. Before that, I was like, yes, something I have to do with the campus placement only. Like I'm not aimless at that time, but like I'm something like I have to find a
When did you
good
look
job.
for the job after placement, after your end sem or before the end sem for the off-campus placement?
Sorry, sir.
For the off-campus placement, as you have mentioned right now, you also look for the job for the off-campus placement in the core company, but you didn't find it over there in the replies, right?
No, sir.
When did you find it? After the completion of the end sem or before the completion of
No,
the
sir. It was like when I was in the 7th semester, sir. Most of my friends who were from the IT or like from the other field, their core companies are coming. So at that time, I was like, ki, I also have to look for something to do, sir.
Then you got motivated?
So like it was in the end of academic, in the month of April 2023, sir.
Okay. You got motivated to join defense forces in the month of April.
Yes, sir.
When did you apply for the SSC type?
It was in the month of June, sir.
You applied for
June the application came, sir.
June application came, and when did you give your SSB?
So it was in the month of November, sir. 6th November, 6 to 10 November was my SSB, sir.
Okay, 6 to 10 November.
Yes, sir.
At that time, you're not looking for the job.
No, sir. At that time, like when I got to know about this opportunity, sir, my main focus was to like just get into this attempt, give everything, and like yes, sir. And I've also decided and talked to my parents that I'm taking a time for this, and it is taking time. So yes, sir.
Okay, and yes. So now, there is no please tell me why should we select you? And I am finding you are not very much sincere towards the defense forces, or neither you are sincere towards your core job. Right now, you are in the boat where you don't know where this boat is taking you. You are clueless about your life. Why should we select you?
So like I'm not a distracted person, sir. I'm focused. I'm working towards my lifestyle. I'm working towards my routine to get into the job of defense forces, sir. And it is something like I'm preparing for it every day, which starts from the morning and end up with all the completion of tasks. And it is a kind of lifestyle which I'm preparing for myself to get into the forces, sir. So I think my determination, my work attitude, sir. So
Okay, you're saying you are preparing every day. Please tell me about your routine that you are following currently.
so routine, like say, I woke up in the morning around 5:15, 5:30 in the morning, and by the 6 I just do all the things like freshen up and everything, and after that I went for running and exercises in ground in front of my home, sir, where I used to do around 40-45 minutes of exercise and came back, and then I helped my mother, sir, in some of the household works, and also like sometimes when I got time I prepare breakfast for home. And by 9:15, sir, I did all the things and get freshen up by time, like taking bath at that time, and then I did breakfast. And so like daytime, I'm currently, as I told, I'm preparing for my serious examination. The whole daytime till 1:30 I gave for the studies part, and then I have my lunch, sir. After this, sir, like I take some free time and talk to some of my friends who are also preparing for SSB. At that time, I also prepare for the lecturates and read some books and newspapers, sir. And in the evening I used to play cricket, go in front of my house. There is a ground where I used to go play cricket and spend time with friends. And in the evening, I again do 1 hour revision with 7:15 to 8:30, and by the time I have dinner. And at night at 9, sir, we have a like online session of a target defense forces where we discuss something. And by 10:30, sir, the session was over. And again, I used to revise some of my notes which are made and try to gather some of the online articles, sir, which is currently in use. And by 12, sir, I was sleeping, sir.
So how many hours you are sleeping?
Like 5.5 hours I was sleeping.
You sleep at 12.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me one thing. You mentioned that you talk to your parents after lunch. Who are these parents with whom you talk generally? And what sort of conversation you make with these parents?
This is my friend Rohit, who is from Telangana, sir, whom I have met in the SSB, sir. And also like he was a part of got TDF online platform, sir. So I met him. So he was one of my close friends whom I regularly in talks where we generally discuss about the current affair things, or sometimes we share about the interview experience we both have faced, sir. And another one is like my college friend Rahul Singh, sir. I used to talk to him, sir. Like he was one of my roommate. I'm very close to him, so I used to talk to him, sir.
Rahul Singh.
Yes, sir.
Who is he?
He's my roommate at college time, sir.
What he is doing?
Currently, he's working in KPIT Technologies, Pune, sir.
Which technology?
KPIT Technologies.
What is his job profile?
Like he was a junior software developer, sir.
So he is also from civil background.
No, sir. He was from computer.
Why he is the roommate then?
Like sir, it was like in the first year there was common there was common for all, sir, and he was my classmate also at that time and also my roommate, sir. He was my hostel mate.
What Rohit is doing?
Yes, sir.
What Rohit is doing?
Rohit was a mechanical engineering graduate, sir, and he currently got recommended from SSB Bhopal for his TGC entry, sir, and is currently preparing for the CDS examination,
Okay, you
sir.
mentioned that you generally talk to these people. What sort of conversation you made with Rahul?
Sir, Rahul, generally I talked about how his things are going on the corporate sector, sir, but because most of the time,
In the lunch time, he generally used to be
yes,
busy, right?
no, sir, it was like currently he's under training, and at the daytime he was free, sir. So at that time only he told me
Daily
like
basis you talk to him.
not daily, sir,
On daily basis you talk to Rohit.
not daily, sir, but most of the time like 3 to 4 times in a week, sir, I used to make a call to them.
Okay. So, like, what are the things that Rohit is having, Rahul is missing, and what are the things that Rahul is having, Rohit is missing? Good things.
Yes, sir. The humbleness and calmness, sir, Rohit is having, but Rahul is not having, sir. And also, if I talk about the Rahul, sir, he is having those technical knowledge which Rohit is missing, sir, about the computer field.
You have also mentioned that you play cricket in the evening time.
Yes, sir.
Around that time.
Sir.
Total how many friends we have over there who are playing cricket around you?
Like there were a group of 6 to 7 friends, sir, and there are other people like some uncles who used to come to play with us.
Can you name those people? 6 to 7 people?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Amit Bhaiya,
Hmm.
he was a senior guy, and like Rohan,
Hmm.
Bablu,
Hmm.
Ashok,
Hmm.
Pandey,
Hmm.
Avinash Pandey is name, sir,
Hmm.
and Babu, sir.
Hmm.
Babu. His name is Babu, that guy.
So what, like, who is best cricketer among these?
Ashok.
Ashok. Oh, he is batsman or bowler?
Like sir, he is like a captain personality of a tennis ball team, sir. He's like a senior to me. He is all rounder, sir.
All rounder.
Yes, sir.
So what are the things that you like about Ashok?
His physics, sir. His physics is very good, sir. He is like a gym rat. He's a gym rat, sir. His physics is very good, sir.
Okay.
Although his leading abilities of team is very good, sir. He's very influential person, sir.
Okay. What about Amit?
Amit Bhaiya. Amit Bhaiya is like a supporter to all the teams, sir.
What he is doing?
Currently, he is having his own mobile shop, sir.
Okay. Like, for how long do you play over there?
So like I generally go around 4:30 or 5 and play for 1.5 hour or 2. Sometimes it goes 2 hours also, sir. Till 6:30.
So are you able to manage this much time?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to manage this much time?
Yes, sir. You are there in the ground at that time.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. You mentioned that you are playing with these people for the cricket World part, and at the end you mentioned that you are having an online discussion session. What is this?
It is an online discussion session with the target defense platform which I mentioned earlier, sir, where I got to know during my first entry. So yes, sir, I've been a part of this, and I'm currently right nowadays I was more focused on the serious platform, but sometimes whenever I have to take a guidance, sir, I was in contact with the VX, sir. So yes, sir.
Okay. Not only one thing. You have also mentioned that you are also in the daytime of preparing for Lancet and newspaper. You are reading it, right?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me about what are the last three headlines that you have read in the newspaper.
The last three headlines I've read in the newspaper, sir. It was regarding the Kargil, sir. There has been huge protest going on.
Where?
Kargil, sir. The Sonam Wangchuk activist in that region is being protesting, sir, there for the demands of a statehood in the Ladakh, sir.
The statehood in the Ladakh means?
Like currently Ladakh is a union territory, sir, and they were demanding for a state, sir, to make a Ladakh as a state to the
What is the
center.
difference between state and union territory?
Union territory comes under the direct control of central government, whereas a state, if it is given a status of a state, it will become having its own legislative assembly and can set up their own laws, sir.
Okay. So what will be the difference after that? Why they are demanding a different statehood?
They are demanding for the different statehoods, sir, because there is a fear because government is looking for the infrastructure development in that region, sir. However, the Sonam Wangchuk activities believe that this region is vulnerable to biodiversity, sir. If the development, more industrial development taken in that place, there could be high chances of flood, cloudburst in that region, sir, affecting the lives in the Ladakhi tribal people, sir.
Okay. What is your take in this? Like whether the Sonam Wangchuk, what he is doing right now, is good or bad?
So since we are looking for the sustainable development as mentioned by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi in G20 summit, sir. So if we have to take it sustainably, it is good, sir, by the Sonam Wangchuk, sir.
So why government is not supporting him?
The government also at that time wants to focus on the development, but right now I don't know, sir, what is the government opinion on that, sir.
And second news?
Second news, sir. Second news, I have read about election commission, sir. Election commission on the news of electoral bonds,
What is it?
where they have released a data, sir. Electoral bonds, it is a kind of money draft, sir, where any donor who wishes to give some money, they will be paid to the State Bank of India in a form of electoral bonds, and they will get a slip, and they will get those
This
slips
money
to
is used for?
promoting in the election campaigns, sir, by the politicians and the political parties.
Okay, why they are why people are supporting the political parties?
Sorry, sir.
Why people are supporting the political parties?
Sometimes it is because of their own will, because they get some upper hand in getting some tenders or all those things by the political parties, or sometimes their own wish, they are supporters of this particular party and that's why they donate, sir.
This is good or bad?
So if someone wants to donate for good cause of a political party, it's nothing wrong, sir.
Okay. Third news?
Third news which I have read about, sir, the Chhattisgarh, sir. Naxalism is going on the Chhattisgarh, and there has been recent combat with the CRPF personals and the Naxalis in Chhattisgarh, sir.
When did you read this?
Sir, I read it one day back, sir. When I was traveling, sir, I was having my phone at that time, but right now we don't have newspapers here, so then I read it, sir.
Please tell me about what is this Naxalite movement in Chhattisgarh?
Sir, Naxalite is an armed rebel group, sir, who's continuously opposing the government officials, and they were not allowing any government officials to enter in that region. If they find any, sir, either they will be kidnapping him and killing him, or they won't development in that region, sir. Mostly in the southern part of Chhattisgarh, sir, in the Bastar region.
What is the difference between Naxalites and Maoism? Naxalism and Maoism.
Naxalism, sir, is a group of peoples who is found in the Indian region, and Maoist is basically we term to those people who found in the northeast region, sir. They both are armed rebellions and they have different demands, sir.
Okay, what is the difference between Naxalism and terrorism?
Terrorism?
Can we say that they are terrorists?
No, sir, we can't say that.
Why?
Because they are the Indians, sir, who is against the.
What is terrorism?
Terrorism is basically a spreading of a terror in that region, and they don't have any particular. They just want to spread a terror and to showcase their superiority in the name of any religious community, or we can say in that any particular agenda, sir.
Okay, and what are Naxalism?
Naxalism is basically a group of tribal people, mostly the backward regions in India and in the Chhattisgarh, sir, and they just don't demand the development in their region. They want to have a separate control in the forest
How many
region.
CRPF persons they killed recently?
Recently, sir, it was 3 CRPF personnel got killed, sir, in that combat, sir.
Okay, please tell me about why they are killing the people. Why they are killing the army personnel or defense personnel right now?
Yes, sir, they think because these army personnel and these paramilitary personals are being like a face of a government whose government is sending to kill them, sir, and that is why they have raised armed rebellions against this government officials, sir.
Anyways, now tell me, Devesh, you have mentioned that you have done like civil engineering. Please tell me what was the motive of joining civil engineering?
Like civil engineer was like a kind of backup for me, sir. Like when I was in the class 12, I was doing very good in cricket, sir. At that time, it was my high peak of my career because I got one gold medal, one bronze medal, and one silver medal in that year, and I was like doing very good in cricket. So at that time, I asked my parents, can I continue my career in cricket and can I take something drop? But at that time, my parents suggested me, and also at back of my mind, I was there like I should go for the studies part also. So I asked my parents and also my teachers, and they suggested me you could do a engineering. That could be a good option, sir. And like why civil engineering? It was reason, sir. Like I got 98 marks in engineering graphics, which was my additional subject, sir. And I thought like engineering graphics could be very similar to the designing wala part in civil engineering. So I opted it for, sir.
So what did you learn in civil engineering? Please tell me this time.
Like civil engineering, I learned about like the water quality. Water quality is a part of civil engineering. Also, like there was geosensing, which we are using in the Indian Coast Guard for like ultrasonic frequencies. It is a part of geosensing which I have learned over there, and there are many other about the structures and their compositions.
You mentioned that you were good in cricket.
Yes, sir.
You were doing good in cricket. Please tell me what sort of things you were doing that time while you were in class 12. I am going to see that your score in class 12 has fall short by some percentage as compared to class 10. What is the reason behind that? And also tell me about what was your contribution in cricket and which level you have played the cricket and why you have not taken it professionally.
Yes, sir. So like there was a less 7 marks in my class 12. I got 86 in 10th and 79 in class 12. So I was involved most of the time in the sports activities and the training camps, sir, and also the training activities. And because of which I have to miss my classes, sir. That costed me less marks in the class 12. But I think it is a very good percent, sir, because I was managing the studies as well, sir, as well as also the sports. And like the highest levels which I have represented, sir, is like the SGFI National, and the second is best is Vijay Merchant Trophy of under 16, sir.
Which trophy?
Vijay Merchant, sir.
Vijay Merchant. What was Vijay Merchant?
Sir, like Vijay Merchant was an Indian cricketer, sir.
Indian cricketer. Duration?
Duration, I don't know, sir, but it was before 1983 World Cup, sir.
Before 1982 World Cup.
He was a part of the cricket team before 1980.
How many World Cups we have won so far?
So we have won two 50-over World Cups and 120-over World Cups, sir, and 2 Champions Trophy.
Okay, who were the captains of all these World Cups?
Like first World Cup was Kapil Dev was a captain. Second Champions Trophy won, which was shared between Saurav Ganguly and the Sri Lankan captain. And the third was a T20 World Cup which was won by Dhoni. 50-over World Cup was won by Dhoni and MS Dhoni, sir. And 2013 Champions Trophy was World Cup was won by MS Dhoni, sir.
So like after 2011 we have won the World Cup.
Yes, sir, 2011.
After 2011, why we are not able to win the World Cup? And last year, what happened? Like, when was the last World Cup?
Last World Cup was 19 November, sir. We lost finals against Australia.
Okay. Why did we lose finals? Please tell me about that.
I think, sir, we have done exceptionally well after those tournaments, sir. Like we reached till semi-finals in 2015. However, we lost that match against Australia. 2019 we reached till semi-finals, sir, and against New Zealand we lost. And 2023, which was conducted in India, we lost some. I think, sir, sports.
Are we not able to bear the pressure of the finals? Is it like that or something else?
Sorry, sir.
Are we not able to bear the pressure of the finals? Is it something like that or something else?
It is not like, sir, like they performed better, sir, on that day, sir, because our team contributed well, sir. We fight till the end, but ultimately sports is a game where we have just 50-50 chances, sir. Some days other team.
You're talking about your like Vijay Merchant Trophy you have played, right? After that, what did you do?
Sorry, sir.
After playing these much cricket professionally, when did you continue your career in cricket?
I was continuing during my college time, sir. I thought like if I go to a big city like Pune, I'll be getting more cricket opportunities, sir. And I went over there, and initially in 2019, when I was in the first year, I got many opportunity to play for the smaller clubs in that region, sir.
You went to Pune for your graduation part.
Yes, sir.
So you must be investing a lot of money of your parents that time.
Yes, sir. Like.
Tell me about the financial challenges that your parents have faced in financing your education. They are still a child, right?
Yes, sir.
But you said about the financial challenges that they have faced.
Like my parents were like, sir, they want me to give best education and best every facility. So they have saved money for that, and they told like they don't have any financial challenge regarding my education, sir.
Okay, so like if you were going to Pune that time, you should have opted for some sort of sports college where you could have focused totally on your cricket and you would have got better chances to get into the state national team.
Like so there is a Vadia college who is very much known for the sports, but after that like admissions and the fees were also quite high, sir. If I have to go through the management seat, I have to pay a donation. But I went to DY Patil, sir. It is having a good cricket ground, sir, and that is one of the reason I have opted for DY Patil college, sir.
Okay, so what was the benefit that you got from that college in the cricket part?
In the cricket part, sir, we get a time to practice in the morning and also in the evening, sir. At that time, we have our own separate ground. We have nets over there and also established teams, sir, who not only playing the inter-college tournament but also other outside tournaments.
So right now you have like what was the last professional match you have played? Or last big match you have played?
Last big match was my inter-college, sir.
Which year?
So it was in 2023.
Last year?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
So January, end of January, sir.
End of January.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's been more than a year right now.
Yes, sir.
You have just quit the cricket part.
So after that, I did not find any opportunity, sir.
It will be getting an opportunity right now. But the opportunity is just an opportunity that you have to push your limits, then you can go over there. It's a sort of selection trials are happening for the IPL. Meanwhile, you have got selected for Indian Coast Guard. You are having a joining.
Yes, sir.
And you have got those IPL selection dates also. And you have to report on the same similar date, then you have to join in date for the Indian Coast Guard. What will you do? Will you go for the cricket part?
I will not go, sir, for the cricket because I have changed my mind at 2020 third itself, sir. Like I'll be going for the armed forces and something which I have prepared for it for the last 1 year, and I'll be finding myself more challenging and more better.
Just 1 year you have been preparing for the armed forces, right?
Yes,
The entire life you have prepared for the cricket. And you are getting a great opportunity that you can be a good face for the nation in the IPL, the upcoming IPL season.
No, sir, like something I have changed my mind, sir. But now I was more towards the defense forces and I'll be
You're not
going.
serious for the cricket? Is it like that?
I don't see, I am not serious as a cricket, sir, because cricket gives me many opportunities. I have become a good leader because of cricket and a good person who is better in team cooperation and like many things,
You
sir.
that you have become a good leader
No, sir.
from cricket itself. Tell me about that, in that incident when you find yourself that you are a good leader.
So like when I could call it, sir, my most best experience of leadership was in the SGFI nationals, where we don't have any coaches and a manager, sir. Like there are 4 teams of Chhattisgarh has been went over there, like for girls cricket team, boys cricket team, and like for Lagori, which is known as Pittul, sir. But only the boys team don't have managers and coach, and I was one of the leaders, who is leading the team and also taking care of the team, sir. At the time I have motivated my players, and that is one of the place and area where I find I am the good leader, sir.
Tell me, like you are a civil engineer, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what are different types of beams?
So beams, sir, I don't know how many types of beams are there, sir.
What is the role of a beam?
To support a structure, sir.
So you
To
don't
sup-
know how many types of beams are there,
No, sir.
right?
Sorry, sir.
What are the main types of steel reinforcement?
Yes, sir.
What are the main types of steel reinforcements?
Steel reinforcement, sir. Like the steel reinforcement. So, there are 3 types of steel, sir. Fe250, Fe415, Fe500, sir. These are the 3 types of steel which is used for the reinforcement.
Did you study in your civil engineering or not? Just understand.
Yes, I studied, sir.
You studied. What was the final project?
Water quality analysis, sir.
Water quality analysis.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Like it was like we have collected sample from different areas of water, and we have studied whether it is fit for drinking or not, sir. Or it could be used for
Whether it is fit for?
whether water is fit for drinking or not, and also we have studied whether it is used for
Is it
like.
role of the civil engineer? Is it checking the water quality?
Yes, sir, it is a part of our civil engineering as we have. Sir?
How come?
Like everything which is related to geographical part, it is comes under civil engineering also, sir.
No, like you are talking about the water, right?
Yes, sir.
It is a part of civil engineering.
Yes, sir.
Who selected you for this project?
So like our environmental teacher, who was our guide, and he gave a suggestion about whether you could go for the air quality test, or you could go for water quality analysis.
Okay, so what was your role in that particular test?
Like initially, like I was not getting time for the like.
I'm having water in this particular bottle jar, right? If you have to check from that particular project of yours that whether it is potable or not, how will you check?
Like it is fit for drinking or not, sir?
Yes.
By simply having some pH, using a pH scale, sir.
Just by the pH scale.
pH scale and also like.
So what was the role? pH scale is available in the market, right?
Like
what your project? What happened in the project?
Like we have just some other things. So like we mark about the COD and BOD there.
If you don't have pH scale, how will you identify this?
How could we define this? By looking at the color of the color.
It's totally transparent.
Transparent, sir. Then we have like BOD test, sir.
Which test?
BOD, sir.
BOD. What is BOD?
Like it's a biological determination in the test, sir. Something like that. Biochemical oxygen demand, sir.
Biochemical oxygen demand.
Yes, sir.
Biological determination test. You are saying?
Sorry, sir. Like it is a kind of biological determination which is where you use biochemical oxygen demand, sir.
Okay, what happened in this test?
Under this test, whatever the organism are there inside the water,
Tell me about your project. Basically, what did you do in the project?
Like most of my part was in the sample collection, sir.
Sample collection. You were just collecting the sample of the different waters and different.
Like I was working over there and I have to go outside, so they told me like you just take care of this part.
BTech engineer in the final year, he is collecting water samples. That's it.
That's our project, sir.
Did you complete civil engineering or not?
Sir, I have completed. I got degree also.
In that particular part, you were just collecting samples of the water. You can get samples from different places.
Yes, sir.
You just collecting the sample.
Basically, we are assigned an area which is industrial area, sir. MIDC in Pune, MIDC Bhosri. So mostly our main focus was in that region, sir.
So like you collected samples, then what happened? Like what was your team, total team? Tell me about teammates.
So like in my team, sir, like I, Chaitanya Bankar,
Hmm.
Aditya Tarale, Gaurav Dhole, and Krishna Natikar.
Krishna also.
Yes, sir.
5 people.
Yes, sir.
So 5 people were testing the water only.
So like there have been many tests, sir, which.
Tell me that thing. I'm interested in knowing.
Yes, sir. Like we have BOD test, we have COD test, we have pH level test, and.
Tell me about the performance. I'm not from the civil engineering background.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
Or the chemical engineering. Basically, you're talking about the chemical engineering. I'm not civil
Like
engineering.
BOD is biochemical oxygen demand. COD is chemical oxygen demand, sir.
Okay.
And then we have so. Yes, sir. These are the tests I
So
could recall.
5 people were there for this test.
Like there have been, we have conducted test on the 12 parameters, sir, and I'm able to recall only 2 of the parameters, and we have divided the work in that way, sir.
No, your role was just to collect the water sample, and the other role was.
Yes, sir. Assist and also to assist my team in whenever they need help, sir.
The 4 people were doing 3 tests each.
Like Chaitanya Bankar was also in the part of like he was in the preparation of those final report and other things, sir.
Okay,
He was my roommate.
The engineering work, you were just making the report of that.
Yes,
right?
sir.
You were also not doing the engineering work, you were
Yes,
just
sir.
collecting the samples.
Because
who are the main engineers from these 3?
Like Aditya Tarale and Gaurav Dhole were the main,
What
sir.
What Aditya is doing currently?
So Aditya, I'm not in contact with him. He
Why?
did not.
You are a teammate, why you are not in contact with him?
Currently, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not in contact with him.
Why? Like, were you having some differences or what?
No, sir, no differences, sir.
Why you are not contact with him?
Like the last time we have contacted is just after our result whether he got passed out or not. Yes, sir.
Has he got paid? Is he working or he is unemployed?
At that time, he was unemployed, sir.
Okay, what
Currently,
Gaurav is doing?
Gaurav Dhole is currently working in a construction site, sir, as a supervisor in our same college.
And Krishna?
Krishna is currently preparing for the GATE examination, sir.
Generally, the people who participated effectively, one is working on the construction site, one is working with the gate, right? They are the core engineers,
Yes,
also in part. And you guys, the one who are not interested in that particular part, are doing nothing.
No, sir, it was not like that we are not interested in the civil engineering part. It was a part of our graduation, sir. But I found something a better opportunity in the defense forces, and yes, sir, I'm here for it.
What are the primary types of foundations?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about it.
What is the purpose of reinforcement in concrete? Not knowing this thing also, right?
So like
What is the difference between concrete and cement?
concrete, sir.
Concrete and cement, how they are different?
Like cement is an element which is used in the construction of a concrete, sir. Concrete is a
Cement
mixture.
element.
Sorry, sir. Cement is a cement is a mixture, sir, like which is used for the preparation of concrete, sir. Like which is concrete is of aggregates and sand, sir. Concrete is a mixture of cement, sand, and aggregates, sir.
What is the purpose of a site plan? Basically, you must have seen the site planning is there, right? What is the purpose of that? Why people are not making the site without planning?
Basically, if you have to construct at any place, basically if you have to do some construction at any place, firstly you have to site planning what will be the required area for the construction, how much we have to construct in that area, and all this, for all this and the proper planning, we do a site planning, sir. Like how much the elevation will be giving to our building and other things, sir.
Okay. What are the roles and responsibilities of a civil engineer?
Sir, in which field, sir?
Anything. What are the roles? Civil engineer, basically.
Like if civil sir, if civil engineering is employed for the construction of house, sir, firstly he will start with the site planning where it involves the site observation, then he will plan and design.
What different roles of civil engineer? Tell me about step by step.
Like civil engineers are employed in different areas,
Can do
sir.
a site plan, right? Second,
Sir, one can do a designing, third can do a quality analysis, sir.
quality analysis.
Fourth can do a like they can provide the structure, sir. Structure designing, sir, which is one of the toughest.
How many types of?
There can be supervisor also, sir.
Okay, supervisor. How many types of dams are there? Dams and bridges. How the big dams like Bhakra Dam you must have heard about it.
Yes, sir.
How many dams you have heard about? Tell me few dams.
So like I have heard about arc dams.
Which dam?
Arc.
Arc dam, okay.
Yes, sir. I'm not fully aware about this, sir. And like I'm not knowing this, sir.
What about bridges?
Bridges also. Sorry, sir.
Why are you in civil engineering then? If you're interested in engineering graphics, you mentioned that time. So you must be aware about these things, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not aware about these things.
Like I have read it, sir.
The one who is not serious with his own core subject.
Yes, sir.
So how can we say that in just 1 year time, not even 1 year time has gone, you'll be sincerely like doing the job over here in the Indian Coast Guard?
So
I don't
since
find you are a sincere candidate.
I'm a sincere candidate, sir.
I've been sincere, you must be knowing about these things, right? If I have a project, we're just collecting sample of the water.
Yes, sir. Like, sorry, sir. Like, yes, I'm not able to recall of the things which have you asked about my civil engineering. But yes, sir. Like, the merit which is required to go for the SSB in the Indian Coast Guard, sir. I've cleared my examination. I prepared for it. I cleared the screening wala part in the SSB. And yes, I'm working on it, sir. That is why, sir, I should get recommended, sir.
Okay, tell me about 3 reasons. Suppose you cannot get it recommended, but can be the 4 3 reasons of your rejection.
Like, sir, if you are considering me regarding this educational knowledge, sir, it could be one of my reasons for the rejection, sir.
And
Only my education wala part is something which I could say that it could be my reason. Apart from this, I don't find any reason, sir.
okay, what are the 3 things in you that we shall select you?
3 things which I have, sir. My hard work attitude towards getting into defense forces, sir.
Okay.
My routine and discipline which I have followed.
Okay.
And yes, sir, my willpower. So,
Give me any example of your willpower.
so since like there are some days where I have taken a task, sir, but because of some of the other reason where I have to help my father or my mom gave some work, it might get late for the day. But I ensure that I'm completed that work on a day, sir. Even it goes for 2 to 3 p.m. in the night, but still I will ensure that I will wake up early in the morning, sir.
Who's your favorite cricketer? Apart from Indian cricketers.
Apart from Indian cricketers, sir, like I don't follow any famous cricketer apart from the Indian, but I could say I have idolized at one part of my stay Britley, sir.
Britley. He's
Yeah.
from
Australia, sir.
Australia. Tell me, what is the capital of Australia?
Canberra, sir. Canberra.
Canberra. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Is Canberra only?
Yes, sir.
Where is Australia?
Australia is in.
If you have to, like, if I want to know about Australia from the point of India, where you have to go?
It is from the southeast of India, sir.
East or southwest?
Southeast, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the major challenges that you find that India is facing today for the development part, and what would you do to correct them if given chance?
Sir, development part in any field, sir. Proper development.
Proper development.
Yes, sir. Like if I have to talk about the proper development our India is facing, so like we have all the resources got now, sir. We have many companies coming towards India. We have to make the like sir, engineers skillful, sir, because there have been many students, either they have been graduate from the BSc, BA, but they are not able to get a job, sir, which is one of the reasons, sir. Our
Engineer is skillful, right? You are saying the same example of yours, right?
yes, sir. I'm one of those
Basically,
examples.
who is responsible for that?
So like,
Candidates or the teachers, the
so like,
faculties or the system?
I'm not saying anyone is responsible, sir. The student is also equally responsible, sir, because there are nowadays various online YouTube channels who are help you to learn, sir. There are many other courses outside which can make you skillful.
Okay, first is engineering is skillful.
Second is, sir,
You have mentioned about three things, right? First is you want to make the engineer skillful. So
not only engineers, sir, other student also, sir. Every student should be skillful so he can get a job, sir.
Okay, second.
Apart from this, we could say we could focus more on the agriculture, sir. Like a large part of our Indian population is relied on agriculture, sir. We could work on increasing the income of farmers, because if we see the below poverty line people, most of them are farmers, sir.
Okay, like recently there was agriculture, like there is a farmers protest, right?
Yes, sir.
It's still.
Yes, sir.
Still, what are the major reasons behind that?
Like they were demanding for the increase in income of farmers, sir. Like as per as the Swaminathan report, sir, where they have Swaminathan
Increasing income for that.
increasing income of farmers, sir.
How much increasing income they are demanding?
Like they were demanding 50% more than the cost of production, sir.
So what government is not giving that?
Like the government is currently giving up to the one third more than the cost of production, sir. Somewhere near that. I'm not exactly aware of the 1/3 part, sir, but yes, sir, more than the cost of 1.5 from the cost of production, sir.
This is the 50% only.
No, sir.
1.5 is the 50% only. We are having 100 rupees.
Yes, sir.
1.5 of 100 rupees is 150.
Mm-hmm.
Why 50% of 100 rupees is 150 again? 50% is 50, 50 plus 100 is that's 150 rupees.
Like not cost of production, so like.
Anyways, okay. Who is the current DG of Indian Coast Guard?
Rakesh Pal Singh, sir.
Tell me something about Indian Coast Guard and how can you be an important asset to the organization?
Like sir, Indian Coast Guard is currently working as a search and rescue operation in the Indian Ocean region in the territorial waters. So if any fisherman if any fisherman ships or like tourist ships are at the territorial waters and at distress sea, to help them is a role of Indian Coast Guard. Also to check the vessels who are coming from the outside, who can be involved in the smuggling and the illegal activities. It is one of the duty of scientific threat in the Indian Ocean region, sir.
Yeah, living at your home right now along with the parents. Please tell me about what is your contribution towards the family. How are you supporting your family members? Tell me about that.
Like currently I'm supporting by ensuring every help to my family members, sir. Like I am helping them to learn about new things in mobiles, sir, which could make their life easier. Also I must ensure that whenever my father goes out for any of the paper or the documentation work, I take a time to go with him and ensure that he is properly filling all the documents, sir.
What was the last major discussion that you had with family members or they have included you in that particular discussion?
So like we are again restarting our construction of the house, sir. So regarding the things, how many rooms we have to make in the
Who is supervising that house?
So my father only, sir.
Is he also an engineer?
No, sir.
So why you are not supervising that house? Because you are a civil engineer, you should be having better idea about the construction of the house, right?
Yes, sir.
Why you are not doing that?
Like I'm not having much better construction idea about my father. I think my father is having more idea about it, and he is like supervising the construction wala part, sir.
How he is having better idea than you?
I think, sir, he is more aware about the thing in that part, sir.
The construction part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is your role basically? What you have mentioned? I didn't get your role.
Like my basically role in my construction, if you ask about my construction, my role is to get like all the requirement which is used in the construction at cheap price, at less price, sir. So I use
Right, I didn't get it.
like
You get the things in a, like you are from management
less.
part.
Yes, sir. Like I was
Working in the management
trying to
part.
manage things, sir, like at less price.
So you know that a thing which is of 100 rupees, you'll be if your father is purchasing that of 100 rupees, you'll be purchasing it less than 100 rupees.
Like there is no fixed price on the construction part, sir. Like Eaters, Get a Cement, there I have different prices at different shops, sir. I must ensure that
Different
I find
price in different shops or different price for different quality.
Different price for different qualities also, and different price at different shops.
What sort of bricks are there? Tell me about the like different types of bricks which are used for the construction.
Red soil brick and fly ash bricks.
The red stone bricks are also of different types, right? Please tell me about that.
Yes, sir. Like it depends on like how they have been cooked, sir.
That's what I'm asking. What is the like cost of that thing and for the construction of your house part? Which sort of bricks you will be using? And
Like
how
we
are you
are
checking the quality of that?
like currently, so like we are using the red soil bricks, sir, and like at our construction site we are using by it soaking it in a water, sir.
Like okay, like
If it
we are
really,
having two types of bricks, right? Both are red side bricks,
yes, sir.
and you have to check that which quality is better. How will you check? By
There,
soaking it?
I can use two kind of test at that time by spraying. Like either we can use a force of water using a pipe, and if the bricks like spreads, घुलने लगता है, sir. So this is one of the tests we could use. Also
Is
we
it good
could.
or bad?
So like if it losing, it's it is losing from its bond, sir. Like it is bad, sir.
Okay.
If it is remain firm, it is good, sir. And also we have another test which we call ringing a bell test, sir. We take two bricks of the same quality and we just took it together, and if they broke, sir, they are not of good quality, sir. It is the way of testing of those laborers who are working over there, sir.
Okay. Anyways, being a civil engineer, please tell me about like while the construction work started, how you calculated the amount of the bricks which will be required over there for the construction of your entire house? Or who is the current ठेकेदार of your house? You mentioned about the contractor, right? Do you know who is the contractor?
Yes, sir.
Like what is the total cost he is taking for the construction cost?
Currently, he is taking on a weekly basis, sir.
Not a weekly basis here. What is the construction cost basically? कितना रुपया square feet is taking? What is he charging?
So he is taking 145 rupees per square feet.
145.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I'm 100% sure,
In
sir.
which the raw material is yours or his only?
Materials are ours, sir.
Okay. 125 rupees square feet, right? And what is the total square feet you are using that time?
We have constructed it 1,500 square feet, sir.
To make it very easy, to be making it 1000 square feet, okay?
Yes, sir.
So for 1000 square feet, what will be the cost you will be giving to the, your ठेकेदार?
1,000 square feet, sir. 14 lakh 500, sir. 14 lakh 50,000.
14 lakh 50,000 or 1 lakh 48,000?
Sir, 14 lakh 50,000.
Are you sure?
Sir, let me calculate, sir.
145 000, right?
Sir, 1,45,000, sir.
So why you are saying 14 lakh?
Sorry, sir. That was a miscalculation.
The student
Sorry,
is
sir.
saying,
Sorry, sir.
I just giving 14 lakh.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. That was a mistake, sir.
And what will be the total cost?
So total cost till now have reached around 14 lakhs at the lower base level, and constructed we are constructing the upper level, sir, like the first floor, sir. We have constructed the ground floor and we are constructing the second floor, sir.
Okay, what is the role of the mother in the house and what sort of time do you utilize with your mother? As you are his only child, generally it is a concerning part for the family members that they don't allow the child to go to the forces because forces is considered to be a bit risky also, right?
Yes, sir.
Being basically genuine, I'll be saying this thing, it happens. So what is your mother's concern about your decision to join the forces? Tell me about that.
Like some, my mother is concerned in the initial days when I told about the army, and like she used to saw some different videos where it is talking about the risky lifestyle, but now she's convinced, so, and like she only pushes me to work hard for this forces, sir.
Okay, see, gives you proper support.
Yes, sir. She gives me proper support.
What
Every
sort of
family
discussions
member.
you are carrying with your mother and what sort of discussions you generally carry along with your mother?
Like my mother, so like all the time she keeps a check on me, what I am doing. Although she asks about my day, how's your preparation going on. It was like a friend, sir, whom I used to share everything about my preparation, everything, sir. And like the relation, she was like somebody who cares a lot about me in the family, sir.
Fine. Last time, what was the incident when your mother scolded you or she pointed out some of your mistakes?
The last time, sir, when I was at, it was last time, sir, when I went out with some of my friends and I was not picking up the call, sir, because like I went for the preparation study wala part. I was doing a group study at my friend house, and so like I was, my phone was at silent and I did not pick it up, sir. So when I called him, what happened? I saw two, three missed calls in my phone, and she scolded me. So why you're not picking the calls on time, sir?
Okay, Devesh, I have asked you a lot of questions. If you have any question for me, you can also ask.
No, sir. Doing good, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
All the very best. Do well for the other tasks too. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.